Bienvenidos, welcome. Hoy es miércoles, el 26 de agosto de 2020. Spanish 2 y los hispanohablantes, the native speakers. You should already know the months and days and how to write the date in Spanish. Spanish 1. We will start learning the months, days, and dates next week. For now, I just want you to notice that the date in Spanish is in a different order. The date is always written with the day first, then the month, and finally the year. Spanish is not the only language that uses this order. Many languages and countries throughout the world use the same order: day, month, and year. Our class objective for today is I can read Spanish. We are going to learn the Spanish alphabet and the sounds each letter makes, so you will be able to pronounce words correctly and read them out loud, even if you don't know what they mean. We will start with the vowels in English first. English vowels each have two sounds, a long and a short. So the letter A can make an A sound like hat or an A sound like hate. The letter E, bet, E, feet. I, in, ice, O, hop, O, hope, U, ugly, U, Utah. And no, I did not put ugly and Utah together because I think Utah is ugly. They just happen to demonstrate the sounds of that vowel. Spanish vowels are easier because they only make one sound, but they are critical to correct pronunciation. And if you accidentally pronounce the vowels like we do in English, your speech will sound horrible. The vowels are A, E, O, U. Notice the letters are the same, but they are pronounced differently. Say them aloud with me. A, E, O, U. A, E, O, U. When you learned how to read in English, not only did you have to learn about the two different sounds for each vowel, but you also learned about silent E and rules like when two vowels go walking, the first does the talking. In Spanish, every vowel says its name, and the vowels are equal partners. Once you learn A, E, O, U, you will be able to speak in a way that is understandable to someone who only speaks Spanish. First, we have A, such as agua. You would never say agua, okay? It's always A, agua. And if you don't know what agua means, look at the picture. The letter E is pronounced A, which can be a little confusing for English speakers. Also, when it's followed by other letters, the sound changes slightly. Here are two examples. First, error, okay? Because of the R after the A, it sounds a little bit different than when you say dependable. Notice that the E on the end is not silent like this word is in English. In English, this is dependable. In Spanish, it means the same thing, but you pronounce it dependable. The letter I is pronounced E, which is again confusing for English speakers. The example is also a word that means the same in English and Spanish. In English, we say idea. In Spanish, idea. Notice that each vowel in the word says its name. Idea. The letter O is where many English speakers make mistakes. The letter O in Spanish is always a long O. It always says O, nothing else. So here we have two words. They both mean opportunity. So notice in English, I say opportunity. The word in Spanish is oportunidad, okay? It's not oportunidad. It's oportunidad. This is a very, very common mistake. Don't make it, or I'll cringe and possibly cry. The O is always a long O. The U always says U. Union in Spanish is unión. That little accent mark over the O tells you to put your emphasis on that O. Without that accent, it would be unión, but it's not. It's unión. Okay, notice it's U, unión. Here's an example with all of the vowels. This is how you say the United States. Los Estados Unidos. Try saying it with me. Los Estados Unidos. Los Estados Unidos. Los Estados Unidos. Here is the alphabet. In English, we have 26 letters. Spanish has 27 official letters. Most of the consonants are similar in sound to English, except for H, which is always silent, and J, which makes the sound like the English H. The extra letter is the N with the squiggle over the top. When you see that squiggle, it means to add a Y sound after the N. It is called Ny. You will see it in many words such as baño. Notice I didn't say bano, I said baño, as though there is a Y after the N. That is the word for bathroom. When you are in my classroom and you need to use the baño, you have to say the word in Spanish correctly or you do not get the hall pass. The Spanish alphabet used to have 29 letters, but 2 were taken out of the official alphabet for the purposes of alphabetizing things, but they are still included for their sounds. They are che and eye. The ch, che, makes the same sound in a word as it does in English, but the double L is very different. Anytime you see 2 L's together, it makes a Y sound or a j sound, depending on the country you are in. For example, the word for she is ella or Asia, but never, ever, Ella. Finally, there is the letter R. The double R is not a letter, but if you see 2 R's together, you need to change the sound a little bit. When a word begins with the letter R, or there is a double R in the middle, you need to roll it if you can. Here is an example. The first word, pero, means but, like, but Mom, I don't want to do that. The second word is perro, with 2 R's, and it means dog, like your pet dog. The first word, you say it with a simple tap sound similar to the English letter D, pero. The second, you trill or roll it if you can, perro. This is difficult for some people. I was living in South America for an entire year, speaking almost nothing but Spanish before I was finally able to roll my R's. I had completely given up on rolling my R's, and then one day I was talking and the roll just popped out of my mouth. I was shocked and excited that I could finally roll my R's. So if this is you, just be patient and keep trying. Just never, ever use the English R. If you can't roll your R, then pronounce all the R's like the English D, and people will be able to understand you. You will have a noticeable accent, but they will be able to understand you. Spanish 1 and 2, your assignment is to watch the alphabet videos that I have put on the Canvas assignment page. Listen and practice saying the alphabet over and over again. If you like to sing, then sing along with the songs. You need to do it out loud though, no just thinking it. Los hispanohablantes, ustedes tienen un libro corto para leer en voz alta. Si tienen hermanitos, léeles el cuento. Si están solos en casa, hay que leerlo en voz alta todavía para practicar. That's it for today, guys. Bye-bye.